What's up? This is for Gemini. Gemini, we are going to do the Light Seers divination spread we're using the Light Seers Tarot. And I never used one of their spreads before. I always use my own spread, like where the light worker illumination spread seems really cool. So you have the one card in the middle, the second card, and the third card up top. Now the first one is the grounding. This card is placed as it's pulled either right side up or upside down, and this is answering the question, where are you right now? The Shadow Seer is number 2. This is placed in the Shadow Seer position, so even if it comes upright, you turn it in reverse or rate it the reversal. And this is going to tell us what shadows need to be cleared before the situation can be resolved. The number 3 card is the Illumination, and this is representing the energy needed for the best possible outcome. So we will pull 1, 2, 3 for grounding, Light Seer, and Illumination. Outcome for Gemini, 3 cards for Gemini. That's 1. That 1, 2, 3 for Gemini. Three is the Illumination. What's Illumination? What energy is needed for the best possible outcome? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Wow, and this just came out 1, 2, 3. I have to keep it. It's too beautiful. We'll keep this. I will still look for a third. There it is. And place the Light Seer position. This card represents the energy needed. Please excuse the massive amounts of scrubbing in the background. Let's get this body started. You must be scrubbing, getting your scrub on, or relieving yourself in some way like this. So 1 is in the deep subconscious, 1 is like this, which I say it's in the deep subconscious, which means you are unaware of this, Gemini, and this is where are you right now. Where are you right now is the Page of Wands, and we're supposed to see that in the shadow or position. So in the shadow or position, the Page of Wands says limiting beliefs, creator angst, a need to direct your energy, feeling eager to start something new but confronted by obstacles, hot-headedness, and being rebellious. So this is what needs to be clear. I mean, this is where you are right now. You're at a need to direct your energy, maybe feeling eager to start something. Perhaps you have limiting beliefs or creator angst. Maybe you're being hot-headed or rebellious, and this is what this says. Now, the Shadow Seer, you received the Hierophant in reverse. This is grounding, number 1, where you are, Shadow Seer. So the Shadow Seer is what shadows need to be cleared before the situation can be resolved. This is the Major, the Hierophant, number 5, which we're supposed to see in the Shadow Seer's position. And this states that this is what needs to be released. Outdated systems or ways of thinking, dogma, rebelling against societal norms, abuse of power, stagnation, ego-based leadership, a need to connect with the spirit. So this is what needs to be cleared. So it makes sense. If you have these limiting beliefs of course these beliefs need to be released. If you're eager to start something, you're eager to start something, well, of course, starting it and getting help into it, like connecting with the spirit, is always going to, like, you're always gonna like, if you're doing something and you're really good at it and you have a lot of skills at doing this, yeah, that's good. And yeah, you can show your skills and stuff, but it's still different when you have the spirit backing you. When you say, okay, well, I'm with God and God's leading me. I really don't have the skills. I'm leaning on God. And that's always going to be better than if you've been working 20, 30 years at something, maybe even 70 years at something. You know, when you're doing something with God, it's better than, and this is what this is telling you. Or what's telling me to tell you. Okay, so this last one is in the light seer's position, and this is the energy needed for the best possible outcome. And we receive the 10 of Swords, which the energy here is gratitude, abundance, happiness, togetherness, spiritual and material abundance, community, generosity, wealth, and prosperity, and building a legacy. So once we focus on this spiritual and material abundance, this is what gets us up, like, going. It's like once we start, it's like, yeah, we keep on stepping. So these three came out. Remember, these three came out? Let's go over them. So in the first position where we are now, Gemini, we are in this High Priestess in reverse position, meaning that we are disconnected from the spirit. We're disconnected from our subconscious. We're disconnected from our higher self. We're disconnected from our intuition. We're not listening to ourselves. We're not getting the rest. Maybe we don't even get a chance to be alone. Something like this in the book. The High Priestess says, well, the High Priestess, oh, wait, this is in, as it's pulled. Okay. So this, you could be keeping secrets, gossip, or mistruths. This could be hidden agendas, fear of intuitive abilities, not paying attention to your inner voice. So, yes, you could be really in this, you know, we're disconnected, we're imbalanced, we're not connected, our mind is, and our bodies are a disconnect. So two in the second position is what shadows need to be cleared before it's resolved. Now the shadows is this not seeing eye to eye, this pessimism, this Six of Wands in reverse. This, you know, you have like a bad attitude, like, oh, well, it's half empty instead of it's half full, you know. We're really thinking negative. Maybe we have resentment, self-doubt. There could be a desire for acknowledgement or feelings of failure. Comparisonist and falling from grace. So you could be comparing, oh, well, this and this and this and this, when the only person that you can really compare yourself to is yourself from, you know, from the past. So as long as you are better than you were yesterday, this is all that matters. And this is what's blocking us, this kind of like pride, or this ego, or this, like, you know, sore loser type energy. You're supposed to say, I am worthy of this success and I am grateful that I am seen. So in the last card in this little illumination spread is the illumination, and this card represents the energy needed for the best possible outcome. So in order for you to gain the best outcome in your situation, you receive the 3 of Swords, and it's supposed to be in the Light Seer's position. And the 3 of Swords in the Light Seer's position is when this heartbreak is releasing. This could be not accepting loss, like, I'm never gonna lose, I'm not gonna lose, and I'm gonna keep on fighting until I win. This type of behavior. It could be, you know, you need to heal. We need to heal, so we have to get out of this energy and into this energy. We have to be into this energy so we could heal. You know, this is also being stuck in your grief or sadness, not seeing the part you played in a loss or a heartbreak. So this could be like, you know, not seeing yourself, seeing what the other person did. You know what I mean? And not seeing the part you played in a loss or heartbreak. Yes, and this is the energy that is needed for the best possible outcome. I see that this needs to be released. These words or these feelings. Maybe we're getting a tattoo, but we're definitely sewing these. This heart is definitely healing. We're definitely in the process of mending this heart. Gemini, and yeah, play the part. Play the part, accept your abilities, because you have, the closer you get to the spirit, is the closer you're coming to these abilities. Now let's put this in the way they came out and read them. So yeah, there was a great big loss that led to this heartbreak. Whether it was a divorce or a loss of a job or whatever it was a great big loss. That where you once were connected, you're not anymore. You're like alone keying in this heartbreak. This is the main situation. Now this main situation, Gemini, left you in this sense, like the Page of Wands in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse. Both of these not willing to connect with the spirit, not willing to connect with ourselves, not willing to connect with anyone else, not willing to start anything new, being stuck in this same old energy, focused on the pain instead of focused on what this pain has for us to gain. And this is in this next thing. This is where we have, like, if we finally see that this whole thing was divinely orchestrated, that it was planned, like the stars, the God, source, whatever it was divinely woven, that you would go against the grain or against this, whatever path that you thought that you were going to be on, it's the total opposite. You're going the back way, or you're going against the grain or upstream. You know, when everybody is going this way, it's like you're solo dolo, but look, it's like, here's this victory, and this victory is you in this light of the spirit, because you actually turn this beauty into pain. We're turning this around. We're turning this hurt into wisdom, and these experiences, we're turning them into some kind of goodness, Gemini, and we're being recognized. Beautiful for it. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so very much. Like if you resonate, don't forget to join us live for our readings, live every morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Time, and we'll see you soon. Thank you, love you, bye.